Killing is never right. Peace is the only answer.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visite suprememastertv.com/schedule.
番組は多言語放送です。放送予定は suprememastertv.com/schedule。
Attractive islands and beaches, amazing arts, and a fantastic cultural heritage. Croatia, a crossroads of precious cultures. Part 1 of 3. Continue watching to find out more.
Kako ste? Is Croatian for how are you? I'm Melita. The good-hearted Croatian people salute you for your swift transition to a compassionate vegan lifestyle. May the divine shower you with love and prosperity. Welcome to our program, Croatia, a crossroads of precious cultures, part 1 of 3. The Republic of Croatia is a beautiful European country located at the crossroads connecting Central Europe and the Mediterranean Sea. The nation borders Slovenia, Hungary, and several other countries. Croatia features beautiful islands, silver beaches, and blue sea off of its coast. Its mainland has a number of mountain ranges, with Dinara Mountain being the highest peak. Due to its geographic location, Croatia enjoys a moderately warm climate, so the country is suitable for both peaceful living and comfortable travel. Its history, cultural heritage, and natural beauty make Croatia one of the most visited of all Mediterranean destinations. Each year the country welcomes an estimated 20 million tourists, a number almost 5 times its population. In addition to being popular with visitors, Croatia also takes proactive action to preserve its history, natural resources, and environment by promoting sustainable travel and eco-friendly accommodations. Zagreb, Split, Rijeka, and Osijek are the country's 4 largest cities. The capital city, Zagreb, is one of the best-known locations. The Old Town, the Church of St. Mark, and Ben Jelačić Square are landmarks that have witnessed the city's history for centuries. Zadar's sea organ, a unique musical instrument and work of architectural art, plays music via sea waves and tubes under large marble steps. From 2016 to 2018, the city's Christmas market was ranked number 1 among European best destinations by travelers. Croatia's coat of arms contains a checkerboard-style shield composed of red and white fields, with smaller shields on top representing the country's 5 historical regions. Its colors have special meanings. Red stands for perseverance, courage, and strength, white for honesty and peace, and blue for loyalty and truth. A 1,000-year-old legend says that His Majesty King Stephen Drislav and his opponent Pietro II Orseolo, the Doge of Venice, both loved to play chess. Rather than sending troops into battle, they agreed to play a game of chess, and whoever won would reign in the region. The Croatian king won, and in gratitude and remembrance of this event, he used the red and white checkerboard as part of the nation's coat of arms. For many centuries, Croatia has experienced conflict, and it is not surprising that this legend shows how the Croats wished deeply for independence. Humans everywhere share this same innate desire. Like the Croats and Venetians, we should learn to take our disputes off the battlefield and peacefully talk them out. The Croats are a nature and animal-loving people. Their currency unit is the kuna, meaning marten, a small agile being that is their national animal. One of their coins is called a lipa, named after the lime tree. As a matter of fact, all of the country's coins are cast with patterns of various animals and plants found in their homeland. In addition, the national flower is the Iris croatica, and the national tree is the Slavonian oak. The ancient Croats arrived in the country during the 6th century AD, and Croatia was first internationally recognized in 879 AD during the reign of His Excellency Duke Branimir. Because of its special geographical position, the country's culture has been influenced by 4 regions: the Western Roman Empire, the Byzantine Empire, Central Europe, and the Mediterranean. Croatia declared its independence in 1991. The population of Croatia is over 4 million, and its official language is Croatian. The country is also home to several minority ethnic groups such as the Serbs, the Bosniaks, the Hungarians, the Slovenians, the Czechs, and the Romani people. Although more than 86% of the population is Roman Catholic, freedom of religion is a right that is fully protected by the Croatian constitution. Croatia is an important artistic and architectural center in southeastern Europe. We'll now present some examples that showcase the architectural splendor of this beautiful land. Most of these historical places have been recognized as World Heritage Sites by UNESCO. Diocletian's Palace, one of the world's best preserved examples of Roman architecture, is a massive structure built between 295 AD and 305 AD by the Roman Emperor Diocletian. The palace was originally constructed on a peninsula as an imperial city palace, a sea fortress, and a country house. The building is 6 kilometers southwest of Salona, the old capital of Dalmatia, and is one of Croatia's ancient Greek and Roman historical sites. Salona is the present city Solin. Over the centuries, the palace's residents became the citizens of Split City and adapted some parts of the building for their own purposes. However, the outlines of the imperial palace are still well preserved. The Cathedral of St. Domnius in Split City was built between 295 AD and 305 AD and stands as the oldest of European cathedrals. It is also the world's oldest Catholic cathedral remaining in use in its original form. The cathedral consists of a church dedicated to the Virgin Mary and a bell tower dedicated to St. Domnius, who was a bishop of Salona, now the city of Solin, around the year 300 AD. The cathedral's wooden gates are the best example of Romanesque sculpture in Croatia and were carved in walnut around the year 1214 by Andrij Jarbovina, a medieval Croatian sculptor and painter. The 2 doorposts are decorated with scenes from the Gospels, such as Gabriel's Annunciation and Christ's Resurrection. Currently, Roman Catholic Masses are still being held in the complex. The old city of Dubrovnik, also known as the Pearl of the Adriatic, is situated on the Dalmatian coast and became an important Mediterranean power after the 13th century. Dubrovnik has preserved its beautiful historic, Gothic, Renaissance and Baroque churches, monasteries, palaces and fountains. The renowned British-Irish playwright George Bernard Shaw was enchanted by the city, saying, "Those who seek paradise on earth should come to Dubrovnik and see Dubrovnik." The Romanesque Trogir is a picturesque town museum built on a small island bridging mainland Croatia with the island of CTAW. Under UNESCO's protection, its Renaissance and Baroque buildings and Romanesque churches are well preserved. In Trogir stands the 1,000-year-old monastery of Sveti Nikola or Saint Nicholas, currently run by a group of kind nuns. The monastery has preserved a relief of Kairos from the 4th century BC. The Greek god Kairos was the patron of luck, opportunity, and favorable moments. The town was a cultural center of Dalmatia, with the artwork of masters Radovan and Johannes Lucius enriching it with famous sculptures, architecture, and paintings. The Radovan portal is a unique monumental work by the great Croatian artist Radovan, and the lunette is the first European tympanum profiling the central theme of Christ's Nativity. Statues of Adam and Eve stand atop lions on both sides of the portal. Other unique and fantastic artworks are the choir seats made during the 15th century in Trogir's Cathedral of St. Lawrence. Their delicately carved wooden seats engraved in walnut and situated in front of the altar. The Euphrasian Basilica is one of the best preserved early Christian complexes and is considered one of the world's most significant historical monuments. The basilica, whose preserved architecture dates back to the 6th century, was named after Bishop Euphrasius, who modernized and renovated the buildings and completely changed the church furnishings. The most unique and largest treasures of the Euphrasian Basilica are the magnificent mosaics on the apse. Its central part is decorated with scenes of the Mother of God, enthroned with Christ and surrounded by archangels. The Cathedral of St. James in Šibenik, Croatia also has a unique Catholic basilica-style architectural design, a triple nave with 3 apses and a dome measuring approximately 32 meters high within. The Cathedral of St. James represents the most important aspects of architecture and culture from the Renaissance period in Croatian history. Currently, the cathedral is the episcopal seat of the Šibenik diocese. Benevolent viewers, we hope you have enjoyed our program today. Croatia, a Crossroads of Precious Cultures, Part 1 of 3. Please join us again next Wednesday, June 2nd, for Part 2. Up next is the 10 Commandments and Moses and the Ants, Part 1 of 13, on Between Master and Disciples, right after Noteworthy News. May your days be graced with hope, love, and harmony.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/CTAW.
Be veg, go green to save the planet.